So you are the top dog in your department and you are ready to take things to the next level. A position opens up which is the perfect match for your profile. But guess what? You don't only get rejected, but you're not even in the race for the top 3 candidates. Hi, my name is Zubair Suhail, and in this video we will discuss why you're getting rejected in your own company even though you feel you are the best fit for the position that is opening up. So there could be a number of reasons why you're not being considered for the position that has opened up in your department. The first one being that you have not proven yourself to the management. So in your head you're thinking that you've done your time and you've spent the entire year working in this position in your department and you have proven yourself. You have shown your manager that you are worthy. You're unworthy! But guess what? Your manager is still not aware of all the responsibilities and duties that you are performing and how well you are performing. And the main reason for that could be that you are someone who does not like to show off, or you're just a person who thinks that your manager is just not aware of your capability even though you work with them day in or day out. And this is something that you have to deal with during your professional career, that a lot of times even though you're performing that work and you're performing it very well, you have to be very explicit and you have to be in a position where you can show your work to all the people in your department and not only just your manager, so you can be considered for that promotion that you have been eyeing out. Another reason for you not being considered for that promotion could be that you haven't spent enough time in that role. So let's say you move into your current role only 6 months ago and a new position opens up which you think that you might be suitable for, but manager feels otherwise because you haven't spent enough time in your role. And yeah, 6 months personally I feel is not enough. According to Indeed.com, the average time a person spends in one role should be anywhere from 2 to 3 years. So yeah, that's just an industry average. So if you are considering to be promoted before that time, I don't think that's going to happen. So yeah, you just need to have spent enough time in that role. The other reason that you might not be considered for the promotion is that you think that the position is opening up, but guess what? Management has been planning for this for a while.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan?
And they were aware that a person would either be leaving or a position would be becoming vacant. And they had already done the planning for it. They've already had the talent pool in the pipeline, and maybe they have already made the job offer to that next person who will be filling in that position. And guess what? You were just not aware of it because you're not part of the management. So yeah, you don't need to feel bummed out about that, but that is what it is, and that's corporate life for you. One other major thing that a lot of people don't like to talk about or still consider is that you could have been a target of either, you can say, politics in your organization or a vendetta of someone who had something personal against you.
For those of us climbing to the top of the food chain, there can be no mercy. There is but one rule: hunt or be hunted.
This is something that is very common when it comes to large organizations where your career path is dependent upon directly your manager, and a lot of people do not have the time or the visibility of the type of work that you are performing. So in these cases, what happens is that in case if you don't have a good relationship with either one of the managers, what they will do is that when the time comes in and people are getting that buy-in that whether we should be promoting you or not, they would just come in and say something negative about you. And in most of these cases, like, the best thing that could work for you is that if the person is not willing to say something positive, he should stay like quiet and don't say anything at all. But yeah, the worst case is when they come in and rather than supporting you, they end up talking negatively about you. So yeah, that can definitely hurt your chances. And other thing you need to consider, that the higher the position that you are aiming for, and like the majority of the stakeholders will be involved. Let's say if you're still at middle management level, so yeah, maybe then your direct boss can just give the yes and you can get that position. But when you start getting to the senior manager or like positions above that, you definitely need the buy-in from all your business partners. And yeah, that is when your relationship would come in handy in case if you have any sort of personal grudge or a bad history with anyone in the past. This is definitely going to come and haunt you, and this could definitely, you can say, become a hindrance when it comes to aiming for that promotion. One other thing that a lot of candidates miss out on is expressing their ambitions explicitly. So this means that you need to be very clear when you're setting your objectives with your manager and the management. You need to let them know that how ambitious you are and what you are willing to do to get that promotion. And in most of the cases, candidates just think that they have been performing their work very well and they would just get that promotion because, they deserve it. But that's not the case. And a lot of the times in the corporate world, the competition is so stiff and cutthroat that you have to be very, you can say, competitive about things. And you need to tell your manager explicitly that as soon as that next position opens up, you are the person that they should be looking for, and you need to be very clear that what are you willing to do to get that position. And the final point that I feel is going to bum out a lot of candidates is that you are very good at your current job. So yeah, you would think that since you are performing so well at your current job, you're ready for the next level, but management would think otherwise.
No! No!
Because they would feel that to hire someone just like you, it would be very difficult because yeah, you are very good at this job and it would be very hard to find a candidate who can replace you. So what does that mean? Even though you are good at your current job, you need to show them that you're ready for that next level. So you need to be good at the job that you will be performing in the future as well, which means that sometimes you need to take additional responsibility just to show them that you're managing your current role, but you're also going to manage the next role in the most efficient and productive way. So that's one way of looking at it. But if you think that you're going to perform your current role very well and not take any additional responsibility, that is going to hurt your chances as well. So guys, those were my opinions about why you might not be getting promoted at your current job and how you can deal with those. In case if you need any pointers on how you can improve your LinkedIn strategy, you can check out my video on top 3 LinkedIn strategies right here. In case if you made it so far into the video and you like the content, please do let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.